Hello everyone! Have you ever struggled with a dull knife, barely able to slice a ripe tomato? Today, I'm going to show you how to transform those frustratingly blunt blades into razor-sharp tools using simple DIY methods you can do at home. Get ready to transform those dull blades into razor-sharp tools. Let's dive in. I want to show you how dull this knife is. Let's try to cut a tomato. This knife desperately needs some sharpening. To build our first sharpening tool, I'm taking 2 welding rods and a piece of wood. I drilled 2 holes to mount 2 welding rods at diagonal angles to make a grinding tool. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. To make the welding rod firmly fixed, I added super glue to the welding rod position. When dry, it hardens and can be used for reinforcement. So my knife sharpener is complete. Let's get started. Before sharpening, I sprayed a little WD-40 on the sharpening area. WD-40 is a light lubricant that helps reduce friction between the knife and the sharpening tool, making the sharpening process smoother. I carefully press the knife between 2 welding rods. It's important to maintain a consistent angle as the abrasive surface of the welding rod and refines the edge. Look, the knife is grinding against the soldering iron, causing the soldering iron shell to fall down. This process gradually removes imperfections and reshapes the blade for optimal sharpness. I see that my knife is significantly sharper. After just a few minutes, let's test this knife. And for our original challenge, the tomato, look at those thin, clean slices. It's amazing what a difference a sharp knife makes. Let's try another one. This knife is also incredibly dull. First, I'll show you how dull this knife is. It can't even cut a simple piece of paper. It just tears it. It's not sharp enough to cut cleanly at all. But I have another idea for this one. Now, for sharpening trick, you'll need a D-cell battery. I will use pliers to peel off the outer shell. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. Then, using a box cutter, carefully cut off the plastic shell of the battery. This is an important part of the sharpening process. After removing the battery cover, I secured the battery to the vise to make it secure during the grinding process. Next, I applied toothpaste to both sides of the knife that needed sharpening. Toothpaste has mild abrasive properties because it contains ultrafine abrasive particles such as silica and calcium carbonate, which help to gently abrade the knife surface, making it suitable for polishing and fine grinding. Hold the knife at an angle and use the D-cell battery to run along the blade, back and forth. Repeat this on both sides until the knife is incredibly sharp. This shows how effective these simple, homemade tools can be. I used a paper towel to wipe off the toothpaste left on the knife, and it was time to test it. First, a piece of paper. It slices through effortlessly. Next, I will test the sharpness of the knife on this water bottle. It can easily cut the water bottle in half without any difficulty. For our final demonstration, I have another dull knife. My current knife is struggling to even begin to cut it. But don't worry, I have one more unexpected trick up my sleeve, a spark plug. I'll carefully clamp the spark plug in a vise and saw off its ceramic tip. This ceramic piece, often used for insulators, is surprisingly effective as a fine grit sharpening stone. With the ceramic piece secured, I now run the blade of my knife along its surface, just like I would with a traditional sharpening stone. I use toothpaste on both sides of the knife and a little on the spark plug to start the sharpening process. A few careful passes, and this knife is transformed. Let's check the sharpness on a tomato. As you can see, the knife slices through the tomato with absolute ease, creating perfectly clean cuts. These simple hacks prove you don't need expensive equipment to keep your knives incredibly sharp. If you have any comments, please leave them below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your family and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Bye. See you in the next video.